social cultural aspect of Southeast Asia.
Good morning, welcome back to Durian ASEAN, the voice of discovery and sharing. This is Grace.
Hi, this is Gowri.
And we have a very special guest, and then they are all singer-songwriters, and they are Jumero boys. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
We're all good, very good.
Thank you. Well, unfortunately, they couldn't make it to our studio today. However, it's a fun interview, but hope we can still have fun and a really interesting interview with Jumero. So, yes, guys. Well, there are three boys, or should I call boys or guys? It's Michael, Jared, and Ryan. So, hi, Ryan.
Hi.
Hi, Jared.
Hello.
Good morning, Michael.
Hello, good morning.
All right. So I would love to ask you, let's share your backgrounds, who you are, and then, what you guys do.
Maybe you can start with Ryan.
Okay, Ryan.
Well, we're Jumero, and we're a local band that plays our original music that we write and arrange together.
Uh-huh. What about yourself?
Yeah, what about yourself, Ryan?
What do you do?
Our what, sorry? For yourself. Oh, ourselves.
Yes.
Oh.
Individually.
What about ourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what do you do, Ryan? What do you do, Michael? What do you do, Jared?
Okay. Well, I'm studying right now.
Okay.
I'm currently doing my Bachelor of Science in Communications and Psychology.
And then Jared?
I studied a multimedia design course. I finished it last year, and currently I'm just contributing and doing some freelance design jobs.
Mm-hmm. And then who's left there? Michael?
Yeah, I did a diploma in mass communication, and I completed last year as well. So currently I'm just doing music full time, I guess.
Wow, so full-time musicians you are.
So tell us how you guys came up with the whole idea for a band, and why do you call it Jumero?
Actually, we Mike's my brother, and we met Ryan, like he's our neighbor. So
Okay.
we've been jamming together like at Ryan's house for
Mm-hmm.
like before we even formed Jumero, and basically like started writing songs, and we wanted to form a band, I guess.
Okay.
We started playing for fun first. Never really had the idea of starting
Right.
a band.
Right.
And then after jamming for a while, we realized, hey, this is actually working. Why not actually perform out in public? So that's how we actually started.
Jumero is the combination of three of our names, the first initial of each of our names, J and R, and then we picked the vowel.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds very special and very attached name it is.
We had a nice feeling to it, so we just stuck with Jumero.
So, you guys been performing outside. I know recently you guys did also perform at the Pisco. So, how has been your journey like so far since you guys formed the band and then perform outside and until now? How is it like?
It's been great. I mean, when we started, we started in about 2012 was when we officially formed Jumero, and like we joined the competition and slowly like trying to find gigs and open mic thing, doing free gigs and stuff, and then now like we're finally getting calls and not having to search for it. So it's been, yeah, I mean the journey's been pretty epic, and like competition stuff have helped us, and yeah, we're slowly seeing some fruit and hopefully more.
What are some of the major changes that you've observed since the start of the band 2 years ago and compared to now?
You mean musically or like?
Musically and also in terms of opportunities, maybe?
Well, the most obvious one, I guess, when we first started Jumero, Jared was the only one that was singing.
Okay.
And
Okay.
maybe after like a year or so later, only did me and Ryan begin backing up on vocals. So
And
that was,
that's
like,
really awesome.
yeah. So I feel that that's probably the biggest change in terms of music for us.
Uh-huh.
Become like our like what we coined like harmonized.
Yeah, basically now we're almost known for like a trio like that all sing. So I mean that's quite. I mean it's quite very interesting.
That's
Like
quite
how
an
we just
achievement.
have, like one singer, yeah.
And what about in terms of opportunities, in terms of your performances? Do you feel like there are more platforms now than there was like 2 years ago?
Yeah, definitely. When we first started, it was a lot more limited, and open mics was very limited as well. But nowadays, we find that there are a lot more venues coming up. I mean, there's even Madekaria, for example, which is a new platform which is great for upcoming musicians to play and get their music out as well.
Well, I would love to ask you more on the music side. When you guys do compose your own tunes, right? What is the motivation? Where's your inspiration coming from?
Well, it's writing songs. It's like I'm very much inspired by just like the people around me, like life in general, my own life, and with the people that our friends' lives, experiences. Yeah. So like, for example, Fantasy Killer was a song inspired by like a quarter life crisis, and like your dreams being filled by reality being the system of you have to go through this like this system that every young person needs to go through high school, then go to college, go to uni, get a job, get a 9 to 5 job. So that reality is the fantasy killer, and basically the song is about staying alive and not letting reality kill your dreams. So that's just like that's one of the examples of like how
I see.
that's what we write about.
So who comes with the main idea for a song? Oh, you guys actually do work together when it comes to lyrics and melody, and then, well, eventually to, let's say, arranging the whole song. You guys work together, three of you guys?
What happens is Jared, he writes pretty much all the songs, all our original music, and then like when the song is finished, like writing, that's when like we sit down and we work on like arrangement, tags, and like the structure of the song, and pretty much just get that down. But like that's only after Jared finishes writing the song.
Oh, I see. And then, in fact, you guys just released your first single, Fantasy Killer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and congratulations on that. So, how are the feedback so far?
I think from what from what feedback that we've gotten thus far, I mean like people tend to like it. I mean everyone's saying that it's really upbeat, and like it's just a song that just makes you kind of in a good mood, I guess. It puts you in a good mood, so like I think that's why people like it, and like so far the response has been pretty good.
Is there how would you classify your music?
Sorry, what's that?
Classify. What is your genre when it comes to music?
That's like the toughest question that get asked. But like I think one of the things that kind of stuck with us is like acoustic beat pop or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
actually that's
it's a really weird genre. Like we don't really know what exactly our genre is. But, like that's pretty much like,
that's a question that most musicians don't like to answer actually.
Is that true,
It
Gowri?
kind of confines you.
Yeah.
Like fitting a genre really confines you. And I'm sure you guys, like you said, many musicians have they're very dead set on like a certain genre. Quite a hard question.
Actually, love to hear more about the story behind this single, Fantasy Killer. Would you like to share with us?
Yeah, like I briefly mentioned earlier, Fantasy Killer basically is about like, personally when I like as we reached like the quarter life crisis and you realize, oh man, like this is what the world like, basically the world looks like. I mean, you guys have all sort of gone.
Basically, I guess the society and the pressure, like what everybody is doing, and you feel like you have to follow. And yeah, I guess that's the inspiration of the song.
And I suppose in our case personally would be our dream is to play music, and then I mean, it's hard. Like all your friends and people are doing like other things, and it's easier to do that, and like maybe it will take your dream, but like in this case, it's saying like, I'm still alive, dream's still alive, like jealousy, you'll never get me.
I'm quite curious to know how old are you guys, because you keep mentioning this quarter life crisis thing.
Mike, I'm like 40 something.
Oh, really?
Ryan is just past 50, like almost like
A very serious old
we're like super experienced in life, and anyway, Aaron's actually 55 this year. Ryan's 23 and I'm 21.
Well, why exactly are you guys having quarter life crisis at this age?
Oh, well, because they're at 25, you see, so that's like a quarter life. Because we're very old in our heads.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. And apart from Michael, right, the two of you, are you guys planning to pursue music full time as well?
I would love to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Because like I guess it's tough to study music, but like I guess right now what we're doing, like thus far we've gotten like very good sponsors and stuff. So like I think we're gonna push for like our music and like.
But do you think it's possible though in Malaysia, because a lot of people that we interviewed were quite skeptical about actually pursuing music full time in this country. So what's your take on that?
It is very tough. You'll definitely admit that, which is also why I think none of us have professionally musically trained.
Okay.
So we do have something to fall back on, but it is our dream, and I mean like the song Fantasy Killer, I mean it's why we are really gonna go for music, and hopefully we won't have our fantasy killed. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, as you said, it's not easy, and you said a lot of musicians it's hard as well. Like we know a lot of musicians, and they all have daytime jobs as well, and they try and balance between doing gigs at night and having a daytime job. And I mean, I'm sure who knows, we'll probably have to do that as well. But I mean, if we can, we'll definitely try and do it full time. Yeah.
And since it's 2015 now, what are some of the, do you have any future projects or any interesting event happening this year for your band?
Okay, well, I think the biggest thing that we're looking forward to this year is we're planning to release an album.
Okay.
So yeah, we're currently working on that. We've already recorded some songs, so we're still finishing up and trying to get it done as soon as we can. So we're really looking forward to we're probably going to launch the album sometime later this year.
Sometime later this year.
Because Gowri is very specific about the date, and she will remember, and she will dig you guys to release the album by that time.
If everything goes as
Right.
yeah.
And you guys performed at Urban Scapes as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we did that. That was
How was the experience
Tell
like?
us about that.
Yeah.
It was nice. The weather was amazing. I mean, how you don't actually you don't get to go for music festival in Malaysia and have cool weather, and this is the first time. So.
Oh, it's
That was
awesome.
really exciting for us. The crowd was great. I felt like the audience all really appreciated original music. So that was nice for us. It was a very nice change.
So you guys have come this far, and then I'm sure there are ups and downs along the way. Would you like to share with us what are the most challenging part that you guys had to face before? It could be a musicality, or it could also be the personal lives also.
I guess for us because from day one we've always tried to push our original music. So one of the challenges that we faced was that
In the beginning when we were going and
when we first started, not many venues like wanted original music, and a lot of people just wanted covers.
And then how did you guys actually overcome that part? Because this is a huge jump for you guys to play original music outside and then to be able to be accepted by the audience and that they can enjoy your original music together.
Yeah.
So how did you overcome the hurdle?
I think we just kept pushing for like all these gigs where we could
Play original music.
yeah, we could expose ourselves more and better. Even if it meant like playing for free, we still just kept doing that in the early days and like trying to get our music heard. And then like when people started hearing of us, they got a liking to our music, our original music. So because of that, like people started talking, I guess.
Eventually, we built a reputation of a band that does original music. So
Okay.
you kind of change the expectation in people's mindset. Jumero is a band that does original music instead of covers.
Yeah, so like currently, if we get a gig and they're telling us to do covers, we're like, actually we're an original band and we play original music. So I mean, we can do some covers, but it's mainly going to be a set list of our original as well.
That's awesome. I get to hear finally Jared's voice.
So do you guys?
I've been driving.
Oh.
Not a multi.
Do you guys think that there should be more bands or artists in Malaysia pushing for original music instead of just doing covers of famous songs? Do you think that would impact more positively on our local music industry?
Yeah, creatively, I think so. But I also think there are a lot of bands doing original music and pushing for it. Especially, I think now more than.
Yeah, you'd be surprised actually at how many like original bands there are now in local scene.
Then how about the more people come up with their own original songs, then competitive level will go up higher and higher. And then do you think you guys can, all the musician can handle the situation having all these original tunes being played? I mean, it's a very good vibe that it's developing, but also there will be a downfall.
I think that's healthy competition. So the more competition there is, it tries to do even better, and that's just going to increase the quality of music that's going to come from Malaysia.
And that's very positive feedback from you. But how about in terms of the community in the music industry, in terms of the musicians supporting the other musician, helping each other? What's your view on this?
So you're saying if more people start writing original songs, you're saying how I'm not quite sure I understand the question.
Oh, okay. My question was, how is it the community in terms of supporting the fellow musicians and also helping each other? What is your view? What is your thoughts in this?
I think it's good. It's very nice.
Yeah, I mean, the Malaysian community in Malaysia is not very big, but it's definitely growing, which is good. So, but at this stage, I think it's very important that everybody helps each other out. I mean, obviously, sometimes, I guess, it's hard. A lot of bands sometimes look at other bands as competition, and sometimes that can actually be kind of damaging. But I mean, it is a small industry, at least I feel, in the indie scene. So everybody kind of knows each other. So I mean, I feel that it's quite good, and a lot of us, we all know each other. We hang out and we do help each other when we can, definitely.
So do you have any message or any helpful tips that you want to give to upcoming musicians, people who are also venturing into starting a band and trying to make it in the industry?
Okay, I think we'll probably be like the biggest hypocrites by saying this. Social media is definitely like the best thing right now to any musician. It's something that we fail terribly at. But we should. Someone once told us, you can do a gig and you can perform to hundreds of people, but if you put a really good video on YouTube, it's there forever, and you can get thousands and thousands of views.
The audience is like,
so it's infinite and it's worldwide. I mean, so why not make use of it when social media is? We should definitely take full advantage of it.
It's really good to hear all about this coming from younger generation, and I'm sure you guys are in that generation still.
So how can people get your single?
Man, we printed it out in CD form. I think it's gonna be on iTunes soon.
Okay.
So I suppose iTunes.
Currently, we just have the hard copies. We just printed like a limited edition.
Ooh.
But soon we're going to be selling it online.
Okay.
You know, listen to it though, just on YouTube, like just so Google fan. So,
Yes, we did open the YouTube site to play the next song, your song as the next song. Well, other than the Facebook, do you guys have a SoundCloud or Instagram that people can, view your pictures and then listen to your other music?
Yeah, or a Facebook page.
Our Instagram is Jumero Music,
Mm-hmm.
one word. Twitter is Jumero_official.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously our Facebook page is fb.com/Jumero Music.
All right.
Jumero, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the interview, Jumero. That's the end of our session. But then do keep us updated if you have any events coming up, any performances, even album. Please do keep us updated, right?
definitely will.
Thank you so much, guys.
Pardon?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.